that reminds me of the meeting house basement. Was a dining room at that time, only used every third year, and so it was a big thing to clean it up, and help me here. There wasn't any kitchen that was available for Sewing Bee, wasn't it? Here in the corner.
In the corner of this room, yeah.
And those closets probably were kitchen closets, and there must have been a kitchen range in here. And one day at Sewing Bee, the furnace got too hot and started a fire in the basement of this building.
It wasn't a full basement.
No.
Those little cellar is what it was, but it had a furnace down there and a coal bin. And I was here that day, and I remember we had to get a kind of a bucket brigade from Darrell Cope's well over there, and the fire truck came, but I think we had the fire out by then. I'm not sure. But that made it necessary to fix the foundation of this building, and so wisely they put a dining room down there and a kitchen. And then
We got flush toilets instead of chemical toilets.
yeah, at the time of the fire, there wasn't any water here, that's for sure. Galen reminded me that the foundation of the meeting house was cracking, buckling a little bit, so it needed a new foundation, and then somebody, I'd like to know who it was, decided, why don't we move it back? And dump the foundation in the hole and cover it up. And so, in my youth, they were lined up, the buildings were right straight down.
Was that at the same time with the two doors into the meeting house been consolidated into one? And
Yeah, they dropped it.
Yeah.
There used to be a ramp, the stairs. I do remember that.
Yeah, a big porch.
Yeah, with on the front.
That was
And
the
then they-
buggies.
For that buggy height.
Buggy.
Yeah, for buggy height, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
well, back to yearly meeting being here, that was one of the exciting things for the young people to see what meal they were going to be, working, and who they were going to be working with, and serving to the people in the dining room under the meeting house.
I remember when the young people used to serve tables when the dining room was under the meeting house.
Yes.
And then when it moved over to the schoolhouse, I remember the people that were visiting, particularly the old traditional Quakers, had a hard time understanding that young people would help them pick up their trays at the buffet and carry them, and they would carry them, their trays to their table. That was a transitional time for the people that were wearing bonnets and hats.
Long skirts.
Not just go to the table and then be waited on, but they
Yeah.
had to come and make choices of what they were going to have, and then somebody would carry that to the table. It was very interesting for me to see the traditional people struggling with the change that was coming.